Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Star Trek Online, free-to-play edition. So, in the last episode, we got a bunch of things, we did a bunch of things. As I said I was going to do, I went back to Earth Space Dock, and I sold all the inventory that I had, and then I used those energy credits to upgrade some gear. So just to let you know and to show you, I do have some gear upgraded now. I'm up to 40,000 energy credits, and that's minus what I got after selling everything, so we have increased a bit. And that has helped me to buy some things for my bridge officers. I got them a little more updated because this whole Nimbus stuff takes place on the ground. I figured I would start upgrading them on the ground first before I go upgrading my starship. So what I've done is using the vendor. I didn't use the exchange. I used the vendor at Earth Space Dock where you can buy gear for energy credits. Now it only gives odd number marked stuff. And right now at our level we can use up to Mark 6. But they only sell Mark 5. So that is the level gear that I got. Still better than they had. Some of my bridge officers were using Mark II equipment. So quite an upgrade from Mark II to Mark 5. So first of all, everybody has new armor and shields and weapons. I might have already had the weapons, but they now have new armor. This is energy dampening armor Mark 5. As you can see, it's got a higher kinetic and all energy damage resistance rating. So all of them have that, and all of them have a Mark 5 shield that's going to give them a higher shield capacity. So all of them are the same, and their weapons are all Mark 5 phaser split beam rifles. So as we go down, you'll see they are all the same. Excellent. They are all upgraded. That is nice. That's going to help us here on the ground on Nimbus. Second, I did upgrade myself a little bit. Now I'm keeping the Federation Type 3 phaser. Even though it's a Mark 4, I'm still keeping it. I could replay the mission, but that would just level me up even faster. I'm just going to go ahead and keep the level 4 weapon until we get to level 30. I mean, look at this. We're only 5 away from 30 now, and we haven't even used this level ship that much. And I don't think we're going to get much opportunity to during this rank. Anyway, I'm also using Mark 4 shield still, but it's the phase-shifted personal shield with a cap and a regen modifier, so it's a pretty good shield. So there's no point in changing out this shield right now. And then my armor is also good. It was a mission reward. It's the Dibernium Reinforced Body Armor Mark 4. So even though I got Mark 4 stuff, it's all pretty good stuff. So I'm just going to keep it until, like I said, we get to level 30, and then I'll see about increasing something. Now what I did do though is I did help my kit out. I bought some new modules. I got the Mark 5 version of Rally Cry. So now our Rally Cry, which I've shown you earlier, is better than it was before. It's the Mark 5 version. Also, I finally changed my grenade. Instead of a photonic grenade, I now have this brand new Mark 5 plasma grenade. So this is a 50% shield penetration with this plasma grenade. It has a plasma fire patch that does damage every second with 50% shield penetration. This is a really, really, really fun and good grenade to use in the game. So I upgraded, and now I got it. Mark 5 plasma grenade. So new kit power, we will use it in this mission, and you will see that. And then, of course, my new rally cry, all upgraded. So that is going to help us in this mission. Also, something else that you may be wondering, what's going on with R&D? Am I continuing to do it? Yes. Before I start each mission, what I do is I go into the duty officers and I go to my R&D, well, my assignments and my R&D. I start a few assignments, duty officer assignments. I'm looking mainly for the diplomatic assignments. I start those. And then I also go to my R&D and continue leveling that up. Right now I'm at level 3 ground weapons. So there is definitely, I think it goes up to 15, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm at level 3 now. I was kind of using that to practice, and now I've started in beams and cannons. My goal is to get all of these leveled up, of course. But yeah, that is in progress, and it is going. So as you can see, 20 hours on these two going right now. I got 2 slots open that I can do at a time. So It's very limited, but yeah, it looks like it goes up to 15. So right now it's very limited. Once I get to level 4, actually once I get ground to level 4, then I'll have 3 open. So I'll do ground next so I can get it to level 4, and then I'll have 3 slots open. So yeah, continuing to do that. As you can see, that is just going to be a slow work in progress. Alright, let's begin the next mission on Nimbus. We have, under Wasteland, we did the Lost City of Paradise last. Let's do Blind Men Tell All Tales. Track the Orion Syndicate through the Waste and find out their plan. This blind man must be some sort of mole for the Orion Syndicate. The guys who have those triggers you're looking for. Now, I don't know who this guy is, but someone in this town must know. The only way you're going to convince folks to help you find this guy is if you show that you're not only strong enough to fight the Syndicate, but that you've got the gumption to defend us from them. You do that, and I bet someone will step forward to tell you who this mole is and where you can find your triggers. If I were you, I'd start with 2 of 8. You get in good with him, and you'll be in all sorts of good. So we will get plasma torpedo launcher and energy dampening armor and poly alloy weave armor.
If you need it.
So let's go speak with 2 of 8 again. I'll compare, I think I'll pick up the armor and I'll compare it with my Dibernian armor that I'm using. Alright, 2 of 8.
I don't want any trouble.
You're looking to help us. Interesting. It makes me wonder what your motives are, but I will not question them. Many people come here looking for something. I'm sure you have replicators on your ship. We have to make do with whatever food and water the Orion Syndicate agrees to sell us, and pay whatever price they charge. They have a stronghold somewhere outside Paradise. I don't go there. Most of us don't wander outside these walls. A replicator for the bar would go a long way towards trust, if that is what you're looking for. Other than that, people always respect a show of authority. So this is an actual duty officer assignment. I need to assign a duty officer to install a replicator at the bar, and then gain the respect of the residents. So in the previous mission, we got a duty officer, and they do that so that in case you didn't have any by this point, you would at least have, for sure, have a duty officer so that you could do this mission. Makes sense. Okay, so, yeah, my doctor, I don't know if you're, I guess you are the best because you have logical, and that's, wow, that's really all I got. Okay, well, there you go. That is now being done. Okay, I need to make a show of force to crowds. Oh yeah, this is where I need to go outside and start beaming in people to show them that I have people that can help us. Hey guys, check this out. I can beam down security teams. Hey, how's that? Yeah, you're all happy now, huh? Let's see, this, need another group. Hey, group of people. Check out what I can do. That's right. There's a whole bunch of security teams to keep you safe. These guys are having a fight. Here's a group of people. Hey guys, watch this. You'll love it. It's a nice trick. Oh, look at that. Security teams. There's even a couple of cats in there for you guys. Oh, a few cats. Well, I beamed down 3 cats on that one. Now I need to go boost support at the bars. If that wasn't enough, now I gotta go cheer people up at the bar of all places. Shouldn't they just be happy drinking there anyway? Let's boost support at the bar. Hey, guys in the corner over here. I'm gonna boost your morale by clicking a button. The morale booster. Ah, look at them go. Now they're all happy. Woohoo! Yay! They're clapping for me. Hey, guy. Morale.
Keep your eyes on the
boosted.
wheel.
Yeah, way to go. Don't punch me in the face. What are you trying to do? You need a boost. You're in the corner. You're like Assassin's Creed over here with that hood. Yay! Okay, now I need to buy a round of drinks for everybody, of course. A round for the bar. Wow, find information. Now I need to go talk to Law again. About the blind man.
Round it goes.
I hope I helped everybody there. Gave them some security teams. Bought them all their drinks. Jeez. Installed a replicator. They should be happy. Cutscene. Oh no, there's a Gorn watching me. Folks around town are starting to talk about you, Commander. They think you're really here to turn things around, to help fight the Orion Syndicate. You're looking for the blind man, the informant for the Syndicate. You found him. I've been giving Hassan information for years, ever since that night in the desert. Oh no, tell me about that night in the desert, you two. Was it cuddly? Now, I don't expect you to like me very much, or even trust me, but I can still give you the information that you need. I know how to get to Hassan's stronghold. That's the only place the triggers could be, if he hasn't sold them yet. Well, let's see. Why didn't you tell me this earlier? I didn't know if you were actually going to help. Sure, you were strong enough to survive in the desert, but strength doesn't mean you're willing to get involved. What if you just simply bought the triggers from the Orions? Then you'd leave and I'd be dead. I didn't even know if you could be trusted to have our best interest at heart. Yeah, I'm a member of Starfleet. We would have stood against the Orion Syndicate no matter what. You say that, but I've seen other members of Starfleet turn a blind eye. Why do you think Paradise has been this way for so long? I've been hurt too many times by officials claiming to be here to clean up the system, only to watch them mysteriously fly off without another word. That's what happened last time. I helped a Starfleet officer who promised to stop the Orion Syndicate, but it was all a lie. He left after the Orions paid him off, and then I was nearly killed for helping him. That's when I became their insider. Tell me the officer's name, and I will make a full report. You will? He was a human named Captain Harvson. I don't know where he would be now. Do we know somebody named Harvson, Captain Harvson? If somebody knows that name from the show or from somewhere, let me know, because that is not ringing a bell, and I know Star Trek pretty well, but I am not getting that connection. Why did you betray your people to the Orion Syndicate? It was the only way to survive. There was a time where I wanted to bring law to this place. I fled here after the destruction of Romulus. I saw what I considered lesser species trying to govern themselves. I took it upon myself to be a peacekeeper. But in my time of need, when the Orion Syndicate came for me, no one tried to help me. No one. I was dragged through the streets of this town, and all they did was watch. Then, when I gave up hope of anyone standing up to the Orion Syndicate, until now. I see. Tell me about the stronghold. Hassan is in the downed ship in the mountains to the east, but his stronghold is extremely well guarded. Pirates hired by the Orions guard the mountain pass, while the Gnosticans keep guard over a prison area. Please, Commander, if you're going up there, rescue the prisoners. They are poor souls from this town who the Orions decided to take, either for the slave trade or just for the pleasure of torture. You'll have to fight your way up through the mountains, but you will eventually reach their stronghold and the triggers. Good luck. I'd say people in this town are rooting for you, just not very loudly. Great. Oh, Hail Captain Harvson. So I've got a hail now. Okay. Always be on the lookout, Commander. There are plenty of dangers out in the galaxy. I have no idea who this person is. I've never even seen this option come up before. I don't think I've ever chose that option in the dialogue. So this is actually brand new for me. I've never seen this. Talk about events on Nimbus 3.
I thought I was doing the right thing.
I know what you did on Nimbus 3, Captain. Law told you. I expected he would eventually. Part of me was terrified that you would find out, and the rest of me wanted you to know. Yes, I took a bribe from the Syndicate. You have to understand that it was a long time ago. I was a lieutenant, green out of the academy, and all I had on Nimbus was myself and a small team. I thought this was the best option. This way, the Orions handed over their contraband and a healthy payment besides. I thought hurting them financially would help more than me dying in the sand. And why haven't you gone back to help them yourself? I couldn't face going down there. You're making your mark, Commander. Great things are expected of you, and I knew you could finish the mission. I couldn't. The people down there need someone who can help them, not rule them or use them. I knew that you'd try to find the triggers, but that you'd also try to help that town. I know I have no reason to expect mercy from you, but could we keep this between us? Everyone makes mistakes. I'm working hard to fix mine. Nothing like this has happened since then, and I promise it will never happen again. Okay, we can say, I know you didn't mean for anything to happen, but Starfleet needs to know. Or, I'll let it slide this time, don't let it ever happen again. Oh, wow, a conundrum here. Do we turn him in or not? Are we a snitch? Or are we going to do the right thing? Or, I don't know. Well, let me think about my character, Rami Summers herself. She is also kind of still fresh, even though she's a commander now. We haven't really done a whole lot, it seems like. And she's already a commander. She is very smart, though, and she worked her way to get through Starfleet and definitely would not mess up. She's not the kind of person that would tattletale on somebody. She is good to her crew and her officers, but at the same time, she might tell Starfleet the truth, just not as a snitch, but just to, get the slate clean. Plus, it will help him get this mess off his shoulders, and he can finally rest in peace, so to speak, because he won't have this burden on his shoulders. I don't know. Let's just go ahead and turn him in, but politely. Next time I play this, I'll choose the other option because I want to see what both lead to. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Captain Harvison and I will be having a frank discussion on this matter. Hopefully he'll have learned from his mistakes and can be a better officer and command. See, they're not going to outright fire him. I mean, maybe a black mark, but yeah, everyone makes mistakes. But here's how I justify this. Picard always reported everything. Even if he agreed with you that what you did was the right thing, he still had to report it because that was his duty. So it's my duty to report this person now that I know. Else I would be in on the lie as well. It's like I would be part of the crime, so to speak. So I have to report him, but it looks like people are understanding. Admiral Quinn here is understanding of the issue. He's not going to fire the guy. Not going to have a court-martial. They're going to have a discussion about it, and this guy will probably never ever do that again, and everything will be back to normal. That's what Picard do. Always ask, what would Picard do? And that's what he would do. Remember there was one time when Data did something, of all people. It was Data who, went against an order or something for some reason, and it wasn't a malice reason kind of reason. It was just that some kind of order he went against. I think it was that episode when they took control of the starships and they had to create that net for the Romulans to fly through. Data disobeyed an order or something. I'm not quite sure. It might not even be that episode, but there was some episode he disobeyed an order. He did something, and he did it for the right. Oh, also the one with the exo comps. Anyway, that episode, basically he for the right reasons he disobeyed an order. Picard agreed with him, but he still had to report it put a black mark on his on his sheet, whatever that had to be there. So even though he agreed with him, or whatever, he had to report him. Anyway, that's my reasoning. Understood. The away team will make our way to the stronghold. So that is an interesting little thing. I didn't know that was there. I would like to try the other option and see what happens when you choose it. I've never chosen that Starfleet answer before, so that Harvson person I've never heard of before. Interesting little thing they threw in there, though. Unexpected. All right, bridge officers. I want to try to avoid having to fight the scorpions. I'm going to kind of keep to the edge of the wall here. This is where we're headed. Up the mountain here. We're gonna have to fight this group no matter what. Well, we can use our new powers. Ready, everybody? Rally cry. Here goes the grenade. Plasma fire, woohoo! Of course, I totally missed every scorpion with it, but plasma fire, so pretty. Man, I just want to stand inside it. Oh, it's a bath of plasma. Yeah, I got that one. Alright, up the mountain we go. To the stronghold. It appears the stronghold is well guarded. We'll be ready. Of course we will. Pick up loot, and run. So much better now that my bridge officers are upgraded. They can help me out with things.
Enemy combatants in close proximity. Personal shield losing power.
It's pretty nice when you have a nice supporting team behind you like that. Well armored. I definitely want to hit the prison. And that is actually through there. So let's go do the prison. Release the prisoners. Now, just like I said, every area has a boss. There's a boss in this area too that'll pop up. And I definitely want to hit it to get that dilithium and accolade. Beam out prisoners. 1 group out of 4.
Personal shield losing power.
Let's beam out this group. Take that loot. There we go. 2 of 4. Not a good idea to run toward the firefight, alien. Run toward the people firing at you. Good job. Okay, last group. Alright, now we need to... Let's see. Thank you. I thought I'd be sold into slavery for sure. I'm glad Starfleet sent someone to help. Why are you being held? I made some bad bets and owed Hassan a lot of latinum. He took offense when I couldn't pay. Could have been worse. A lot of the prisoners here got sent to Hassan's stronghold. If they come back, they're so broken that they barely look like people. And the bite marks. I owe you. Sorry, I don't have any money. Don't worry, the syndicate will be stopped. Okay, and we need to go weaken the outer defenses. Now this is the part where the bridge officers don't quite comply with you because they're locked on to other targets and it's stupid. So if I walked off, they don't follow me. It's the stupid AI in this game. See, they're locked on to these weird targets. I'm not even locked onto the targets, but they are. And they won't follow me. These two are going to, the other two are not. But reluctantly following me. That one wants to set down a phaser. Look, now they're firing on everybody. Come on, guys. Keep up with me. Come on, Coles. Don't be an idiot. There you go. Come on. Ignore everybody else. Let's go. Okay, ooh, they're like right here.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power.
We basically just gotta kill everybody around here. That's the goal.
Flanking damage detected.
But like I said, there is one of those bosses nearby, and I do want to hit that. So what I'm doing is going up around the other way because he pops up there somewhere, I think.
Personal shield losing power.
Defeat the Gnostican Guardian. Yep. Here he is up here, this green circle. Let's hurry up and get to him. Where are you? There he is.
Enemy targets on sensors. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
I'm just ignoring everybody else trying to get to this guy. Here we go. Totally missed him with my thing. Okay, come on guys, help me fight this guy. I'm gonna need a little help here.
Personal shield losing power.
Zarva's dead. Hey, this guy is difficult.
Personal shield losing power.
Zarva's dead, I can't use their powers. I'm gonna die. I'm about to die. Come on. Oh man, I almost had him. Yes! Go, bridge officer, go. Storming the stronghold. Dilithium ore 60. Come on, save me. Wow. That was kind of rough, but now I did kind of run through everybody to get to him. But I had to. I wanted to get him before he went away. Okay. Now let's go. Come on, everybody. Eliza, I've already revved him. That was rough.
Personal shield losing power.
Everybody up there dead? Good. That's where we're headed. Here's the stronghold.
Personal shield
Ow.
losing power.
Okay, go to the entrance. Now is our shot. Let's get inside. Indeed, let's get inside. Let's kill these guys first. I like vaporized two in one there. Okay, here we are at the door. Shangdu. Commander, we've received a message from Admiral Quinn regarding Captain Harvson. Do you want to review it? Yeah, send it to me. Thank you for your message, Commander. Harvson's actions not only reflect poorly on himself, but also on Starfleet. But I do not think he is a lost cause. Everyone makes mistakes, and how we choose to correct them can speak volumes. I hope that Harvson can take this as a learning experience and move forward. You're a fine officer, Commander. Never forget that. Quinn out. See? It all ended just fine. Perfectly fine. No problem. So, that was the right move. Contact Horace Jones. So, basically, we can turn in this mission now. So, we finished this. Blind men tell all tales. You did what? That's interesting. If everything you said is true, then you're about to put a stop to Hassan the Undying. And we get to choose our reward. We're going to get a plasma torpedo launcher. We're going to get energy dampening armor or polyalloy weave. I'm going to go with the energy dampening armor, Mark 6. Choose that.
If you need it, I've got it.
And literally, the mission is done now. And now we can start the next mission, which will take us inside the stronghold here. But we'll do that in the next video. So stay tuned for the Undying next. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. Hold up, hold up, hold up. I forgot there's another boss here, the Orion Taskmaster. Yep. So before we finish going to the next mission, let's take care of this boss fight. He's got a whip.
Personal shield losing power.
There we go. Accolade complete. Syndicate smashed. Dilithium ore. So now that is... Look at all these goodies here. Ooh, goodies, goodies, goodies. So that now completes... Don't look at me. That now completes that mission. We did the boss fight. Oh, come on, guys. Really?
Targets on sensors.
Okay, now we did that boss fight. Good, I can continue to the next part. Okay, stay tuned for Undying.